The word zoo is short for zoological park. It is a facility where animals are housed within enclosures, displayed to the public, and often bred for conservation purposes. Zoos can be controversial, with some people opposing them, arguing that zoos take away the freedom of animals. On the other hand, supporter believes that zoos serve various important functions, such as conservation, education, and research. But there are several well-designed zoos around the world, often regarded as the best. Among them, the Singapore Zoo stands out as one of the best zoos in the world, and today we will find out why.
Good morning from Singapore. Today it's going to be a wildlife adventure day because we are visiting the best zoo in the world, which is Singapore Zoo, and we're also visiting the very first nocturnal safari in the world.
Before we continue, something important you have to know is how to get to Singapore Zoo. Even though Singapore is the smallest country in Asia and known for having one of the best subway systems in the world, traveling to Singapore Zoo is still not an easy task, especially when you travel from the city center. First, take the Red Line MRT to Khatib Station. As you get off the train and exit the station, you will find a stop for the shuttle that takes you directly to Mandai, which is where all the wildlife areas are located. The total time from city center to the zoo is a little over an hour.
Welcome to Singapore Zoo. You said the elephant can lift 63 times heavier. Let's try. Okay. That's heavy.
There's so many pelicans and we're just so close to them, 1 meter away. I didn't know that they're pink.
Singapore Zoo has more than 4,200 animals from over 300 species, divided into 10 zones ranging from Australasia, Reptile Kingdom to Wild Africa. This makes it one of the largest zoos in the world in terms of numbers of animals.
We're at the orangutan section and you can see a lot of them. You can even wave hi because they're just looking at us as well. They're so cute and it's really sad that orangutan is critically endangered right now. These orangutan are from Sumatra, which is Indonesia, and they're just an incredible animal and they're apes. They don't have tails, and if you guys don't know what orangutan means, it's actually in Bahasa Indonesia or Melayu. It means people of the forest, and you can really see them here. You can even see them climbing up there. I don't know if you guys can see. Ooh, look at my hand versus an orangutan hand. Foot. Look at the giant turkeys behind me. Turtle? No, it's tortoise. It is so huge, and these are actually the oldest animal in the zoo. They're 87 years old this year, 2024. Huge, guys. What are you looking at?
This Komodo dragon. As I know, the Komodo dragon can only be found in Indonesian island. It's called Indonesian Komodo Island. And from what it says here, this is the biggest and heaviest living lizard. And also, there is no natural predators for this Komodo.
What kind of animal is this?
Oh my god, get the room, guys.
I met this animal called Fossa's cage, and they're actually the king of Madagascar. I've never seen this animal before in any other zoo. They look like a very long cat with very long tail, so apparently they're one of the biggest predators in Madagascar. But there's only one of them, and it's really hard to see because the fossa keep climbing up, but they look very cool.
I can try.
entering this big butterfly cage, and they're literally flying all over you. Oh my god. Look. Those are butterflies. So the rule here is just not to touch the butterfly and do not smoke. And you can just see them up close, like really in your face. Wow. You never did. I think this place is incredible. I think we can spend like 1 hour just to observe every single animal here.
And you can be so close with the animal.
There's nothing in between you guys. And don't forget, you cannot touch them because they're all protected. You can just observe them really closely. Wow.
And there's so many animals here.
So many, yeah. We're looking at a lot of chimpanzees. There are 8. If you guys don't know, they're actually 98% identical. They have the same genetics with us, like 98% identical. And they're very smart. They can use tools and they have like a very high functioning brain. So it's feeding time and the zookeeper are throwing like bananas and fruits to them. And some of the fruits they got into the water, and as you know, apes, they don't like the water. But one of the apes, he actually used the leaf to fish the fruit to him. So it's very smart, quite impressive. It's so cute. When they ask for food, they will like clap, or they will do like one hand in the head and one hand will be like asking for the food. As I mentioned in the beginning, this is the best zoo in the world. So they don't only provide the lookout for the wildlife, but they also have like courses. So behind me is this rope course. I think only kids can play here, but there's an additional charge. They can play around and there's safety and everything. It looks so fun. So my advice is come here earlier, especially if you have kids. They will have fun. They will make sure they try everything, they see everything. Right now we're at the Australasia, which is Australian animals, and look, kangaroos, and they're super close with us. And did you guys know that kangaroos, they never stop growing? It's not like the usual mammals where they stop growing at a certain age, but kangaroos, they will keep growing throughout their lives. So my guess is the bigger the kangaroo, they must be super old. They're just right here. I think they're resting right now. They don't even want to look at us. Their colors are so unique. So it's exactly 6 p.m. right now and the zoo is closing, so you cannot see any animals. I think they just put them back into the cage. And now we're going to have dinner before we continue to night safari. Are you excited for night safari?
Of course, this is the first night safari in the world.
Yeah, so let's see.
After dinner, we took a 3-minute walk from Singapore Zoo to the night safari. Fun fact, this is the first nocturnal zoo in the world. It was first opened to public in 1994. The idea is to allow visitors to observe nocturnal animals in the natural habitat.
We are inside the night safari, and just a little warning guys, when you guys book your tickets online, make sure you see the admission time, because they're a little bit strict about the admission time. The admission time at 7:30, then you can only come in at 7:30, but it also depends on how crowded the safari is, because right now is July, it's high season in Singapore, it's quite crowded, so they're a little bit strict. And there's three things you can do first when you enter. There's the amphitheater. You can watch a show there, but make sure you get a seat. So once you enter, they have a QR code for you to scan. They will let you know if the slot at that time is fully booked. You can always do for the next slot. Then other than that, you can either go to the safari trails first, which is where you will walk and see the animals, or you can do the tram. But because right now the tram is 40 minutes wait, we are choosing the safari trails first. So I'm super excited. Let's go. It's very dark here. It feels like we're walking in the jungle, right?
Yeah. Not sure if we can video all of the animal, but we will try.
Because it's very dark, it needs more attention to see the animals. In case you don't see any, you can see that they have is that night vision or heat vision? Yeah, you can see from there, and you can clearly see where the animals are, and you just look through the window. Okay? Turns out they are Brazilian porcupine. They mostly live in trees and they climb, so it's different than the usual porcupine that we see. They're a bit longer.
Yeah, this is what you do in the dark.
Can you spot the crocodile? They're quite big. It's coming towards us. I've seen pictures of crocodile jumping. Maybe we should step back. Okay guys, if you think our videos are bright,
Yeah.
it's actually not.
Yeah, because I set the ISO of the camera to the highest point, so it's a little bit bright, but if you really come here, it's really dark, so you can really see the animal in the nature. Yeah, it's really dark here.
It's like we're coming to their natural habitat. You can really feel like it's forced to, like, yeah, and if you're afraid of darks, it might be a problem because it's really dark here and you're not allowed to turn on your flashlight because you will flash and alarm animals, which we don't want to do that. So we are entering the bat cage, and yes, bats will fly on top of you, so no foods are allowed. Do not touch these animals and do not feed them. Okay, let's go. I'm quite scared. Oh my god, they're all up there. Oh my god, so many. Okay, we're walking out. It's definitely a bit challenging to be here. Like, I feel so aware.
After finishing the trails, it was time for the second attraction of the night, the Creatures of the Night show.
Okay, we finished the walking tour and we made it just in time for the very last show at the amphitheater. Supposedly quite exciting. It's going to be Linardo's first time to seeing the show. What are you expecting?
I don't know, so many animals, I guess. And FYI, there is 3 times for the show. There is 7:30, 8:30, and the last one right now is 9:30 p.m. So don't miss the show, guys.
Yes.
I don't know what to expect, but just don't miss the show.
Thank you so much, buddy. Now these guys can be found all throughout South and Southeast Asia. Alright, and all the way around.
That show was definitely one of the best I've ever seen. Not only did it offer a memorable animal presentation, but it also educates us with a lot of fun facts. For the final attraction of the day, we are going to finish our adventure at the iconic tram ride.
It's time for the tram ride.
Yes! Tram ride, tram ride, tram ride.
This must have been the perfect zoo date for both of us. Visiting the best zoo in the world in the morning and the world's first nocturnal safari at night is such an amazing experience. However, there's still 2 more zoos in this area that we haven't explored yet: River Wonders and Bird Paradise. But that will be a story for another video. Thank you for making it till the end, and if you enjoyed our video, you can support us with a like and subscribe. We'll see you next Saturday. Good night!